Hi, this is Beth MacKinney for FacePaintcom, and today we're going to take a look at a special brush for applying color while you're face painting. Okay, so I have the BMX-245 sculpting brush. It's by Royal, and it's a Moda Pro. Got the box right here. So I got one of these. I wanted to try it out and see how it worked, because some of the things that I struggle with as a face painter are getting a nice, smooth, even coverage when I'm using a sponge. Sometimes, depends. It has a lot to do with the amount of moisture you have in the sponge. So I wondered if this would be easier or not. So what it really is, it's an elliptically shaped little kabuki brush is what it feels like, a flat one. So I'm going to try it out, and I want you to see how it works. We're going to use white first, and I'm using Paradise White. I'm going to spritz just a tiny bit of water into my Paradise White, and I'm going to move my brush around on that, and then I'm going to do this on my arm. And the first time I tried this, I loved it. I was so impressed by how it gave me a very smooth coverage on my skin. I might need a little more water there. And there weren't really no brush strokes. It just was a great way to apply it. And because it's that elliptical shape, it's really easy to use. It's easy to apply paint and control where I'm getting it. It's not the big round kabuki. So if I was doing a really big area, I would probably use the other brush. But for just smaller areas, this is great. I could use this on the face while doing tigers or cats, things where I use a lot of white, or skull. So now I'm going to use a little bit of Paradise Yellow, and I'm not even cleaning my brush. I'm just going to go ahead and do this and show you how you can blend with color next to it. And then I'm going to use some orange. So if I were doing a tiger, these are colors that I would probably be using. I have done the same thing with Tag. And again, while wax-based paints usually aren't as easy to blend, I didn't have any difficulty with it. I could go back in here with some more yellow. But you can see that's a really nice blend between these colors, going from orange to yellow to the white. So works really well for that kind of design too. But again, because it's a little bit smaller, the bristles are shorter, it's elliptical shape, it's easier to control, especially if you're doing a smaller area on the face. Now for cleaning this brush, what I suggest is that you take your water, I'm going to use my cleaning can, and just put the bristles in a little ways, not too far. You don't want to put the water up to here at all. You just want to get them wet. And then take a paper towel and squeeze that product out. My water has brush bath in it, so that I'm able to really clean the brush well. And now I'm going to use a paper towel. You can use a little clean water to rinse. And once I have the product out of the bristles, I'm going to use a clean paper towel and just dry them off. I've got most of the color out of these. And you can see now the brush is clean, it's back to normal. There might be a little bit of yellow or orange in there because I only have the one brush right now. But as I said, I would use a specific brush for a specific color. And the reason I do that is it's much harder to clean certain pigments out, for example red. So if I used a brush for red and then later I wanted to use it for white, if I had any red left in it at all, I'd end up with pink, because red is a very intense color. So if I were using these, I would definitely get one for white, probably have one for maybe yellow or orange, because those are close enough I could get away with it, one for red, one for certain colors, so that I wouldn't have any bleed between those and I wouldn't end up with colors that were slightly off. I want to make sure that I was using a brush per color so that I could keep that from happening. So I hope you enjoyed today's video and review of this new kind of a rectangular shape. It's like a kabuki, but it's rectangular shaped. It's a great tool. It really puts down color very well, so you have a very smooth coverage, and it also is efficient in the amount of product that you're using. With a sponge, I think you tend to use more because you have to really get it into the sponge. So it's great for that reason as well. So if you liked today's video, please hit the subscribe button below. If you have any questions or comments, you can leave those below as well. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.